Okay, we're gonna read Waiting Room Zoo, and it looks like it's going to be a poem about a waiting room in the zoo. So, whenever we have a poem, I'm gonna write this. It's my foi. This means simile. For example, it was as white as snow. Metaphor, I glued my eyes to the door. It means something else. Alliteration, when the sound repeats. For example, 10 tremendous teenagers try to. Can you see? It's repeating the sound of letter T. Personification, which is this one right here, it means you make the animals or things behave like people. For example, the leaves danced. They can't dance. It's personification. Hyperbole, this one right here, it's an exaggeration. I told you 1,000 times. Of course, I didn't tell you 1,000 times. Onomatopoeia is the sound, boom, bang. And imagery is when they use your five senses to describe something. Okay? Five senses. So those are the kinds of figurative language that authors use, especially in poems. Now that I remember that, I'm going to read. I'm in the doctor's waiting room. My mom is counting sheep. What does that mean? When someone counts sheep, it means they are asleep. Okay? The music they play here could put an elephant to sleep. I'm going to underline the rhyming words. Sheep with sleep. Okay, so I can imagine the author, the person who's telling the poem, is in the waiting room and is super bored. Okay, number 5. They've wallpapered with animals. So it's a child. Why would a doctor's office be covered with animals on the walls? Because it's a pediatrician. Okay. This place looks like the zoo. Do they think they can fool kids? Look, I was thinking right. Do they think they can fool kids with a kangaroo or two? Okay, which ones are rhyming words? My rhyming words are zoo and two. Okay? A doctor is a doctor, right? A shot is still a shot. They're going to have a shot, an injection. And I don't care how many kinds of animals they've got. Shot, we've got. Okay? So this poem is told by a kid. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl, waiting at the doctor's office. It's a pediatrician. Number 15. The nurse speaks baby talk to me. She thinks I'm half my age. You think I was a lion being coaxed into my cage. This means that he feels trapped. Okay? I'm gonna underline age with cage. Doctor is ready now, she coos. Come in, lamb, you'll be fine. And this one right here means like he's helpless. Helpless. Okay? He's helpless like a lamb. Yeah, sure. And that's a needle from a friendly porcupine. He's getting a shot. So we're going to underline fine with porcupine. Question. Before I read the questions, I need to think. How does the author feel? Trapped, helpless. Okay? And does it change? Pretty much he feels the same thing all the way through the poem. Now, let's go to the questions. Here we go. Which words rhyme in each stanza of the poem? That's why I underlined them. So if we move this question right here, it's like the second and the second and the fourth. Can you see? To, su, shar, got, age, cage is the second one and the fourth one. Now that I know, I'm going to look for my answer. The last words in the second and fourth lines. This one sounds good. The last words in the first and fourth lines, no. The last words in the first and third lines, no. The last words in every line, no. I got my answer. Here we go. 20. The words in parentheses in line 14 emphasize that the speaker is, I don't know. I need to check my poem. Go back to line 14. This one's in parentheses. She thinks I'm half my age. It says the nurse speaks baby talk to me. She thinks I'm half my age. She thinks I'm half my age. You can write it down. She thinks I'm half my age. Because she's baby talking to him. So, emphasizes the speaker is what? Happy? Would you be happy? Happy that the nurse is easy to understand? No, he's not happy. Like, oh, why is she talking to me like that? G, annoyed by the way the nurse talks to her. That could be. Disappointed, like, no, he's not disappointed. That the nurse does not know how old she is. Oh, it's a girl. Disappointed. It doesn't feel like disappointed. It feels like he's annoyed. Relieved that the nurse is trying to make her feel comfortable. Relieved, like, oh, thank you so much. No. It's either disappointed or annoyed. If you're in doubt, go back and check. So you have 14, right? The nurse speaks baby talk to me. She thinks I'm half my age. You think I was a lion being coaxed into my cage. She thinks I'm half my age. Am I annoyed or disappointed? So, is it annoyed? Boy, why is she talking to me like that? Or disappointed? I thought she would know how old I am. Okay, guys? This is the best one. He's annoyed. Okay, next question. The doctor's waiting room is decorated with animals, most likely to make it. I'm gonna think. It's for kids. It's a pediatrician, so they can feel calm, safe, secure. Okay, now that I have an idea, I'm gonna read my choices. Convince children that animals are interesting. No, they're not trying to do that. Allow children to study animals. Are they going to study the animals during the visit? No. Help children imagine what going to the zoo is like. You might think that is correct. Let's see the other one. Create a pleasing environment. If you don't know the word pleasing, look for it in the dictionary. So you make sure that you know. Pleasing means nice. So, it's the environment. Environment is everything that is around you. So, instead of having a very frightening doctor's office or the waiting room, you have something nice. It makes you feel like home. So, which one is better? Helping children imagine what going to the zoo is like. Does the doctor want to do that? Or does he want the kids to be calm? There you go. This is the correct one. Okay, question 22. Read lines 17 and 18. Doctor is ready now, she coos. Come in, lamb, you'll be fine. The dialogue using these lines show that... What do they show? I need to think about it before I read my questions. Doctor is ready now, she coos. She's trying to be nice. Okay? Come on in, lamb, you'll be fine. She wants the kid to be safe, to feel safe, not scared. Okay? Now I can read it. F. The nurse thinks that the speaker is acting childish. Would that be? No, because she doesn't think that. She wants to be nice. She wants the kid to feel safe. The kid to feel safe. Okay? G. The nurse thinks that the speaker is nervous about seeing the doctor. That could be because she thinks that he's nervous, so come on, you'll be fine. That could be it. H. The speaker is not entertained by the music in the waiting room. That has nothing to do with it. That is super wrong. J. The speaker is not distracted by the appearance of the waiting room. That has nothing to do with the nurse's dialogue, because remember, that is the nurses talking. Doctor is ready now. The nurse says, "Come on in. You'll be fine." So the nurse thinks that the speaker is nervous about seeing the doctor, so she wants to make sure that the kid feels safe. That's why she says you'll be fine. 23. What is the message of this poem? Ooh, is there a message? That kids don't like going to the doctor? I don't know. Let me see. Music can make the situation less stressful. Could that be the message? I don't think so. Kind words can be very helpful. That could be because the nurse was being kind. Oh, kind. Children are amused by animals. No, this cannot be a message. Children are not easily fooled. Oh, you know why I think this is the correct one? Because he is saying, what's with the animals on the walls? Who do you think we are? Why are you talking to me like I'm a baby? You're thinking that I'm half my age? So, and he's like, even though you are being nice, a shot is a shot, and I know it's gonna hurt no matter the music, the animals, or the nurse's kind words. It doesn't matter, right? So, I think the best one is letter D. He's like, children are not easily fooled.